Hey, Garrett, can you turn your sound up?
Yeah,
Okay. Coach Jewett here, Colin Burns to follow. Coach Jewett, good to start with an opening statement on today's game and the series so far.
Well, anytime in defeat, I think the most important thing is that you give credit to the opponent and the pitcher. Obviously, today Jennings, certainly had our number, and he could kind of do with us what he wanted. So you have to give them a lot of credit. They're a very good team, and they've got us knocked down onto the ground. We're going to have to dust up and find a way to salvage a game tomorrow, but all the credit goes to him and La Tech today.
he obviously pitched well today. Their pitcher, he's been struggling in his last two outings. But did you see a difference? What was your thought on the approach today? Just two hits, only one hit out of the infield.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is that, two hits, so that's three combined in the last 2 days. So obviously, he's gotten better over time, or from what you've seen before. He could just kind of do with us what he wanted today. A little disappointed, obviously, in our approach. I thought, stuff late in the count with 2 strikes. We were empty. If we tried to go the other way, we were out front of a lot of stuff, rolling it over. We made all their infielders look like all leaguers, and they are good. There's no question. But we didn't put any pressure or challenge them in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to have to get back to the drawing board offensively right now. Obviously, thought we were kind of making a climb north over the last, 10 days or so. But hitting is, it's kind of an up and down deal. And when you get some pitchers that are in there driving all their pitches for strikes, and then our approach is not what it needs to be, and you see the result. So we're capable. I do believe that. But right now we're scuffling quite a bit, and we're just going to have to keep fighting through this thing. They won the first 2 rounds of this 3-round fight, and we're going to have to find a way to come right now because the ref's trying to count us out. So, we're going to have to get back to what we try to hang our hat on offensively and see if we can't make something fire up tomorrow.
Is it a little more frustrating because you got what you wanted out of your Saturday pitches today? Trent pitched terrific. Donovan pitched well enough, and you don't have anything.
Yeah, and I would say that's the deal for the last 2 nights. The problem has certainly it hasn't been perfect on the mound, but it certainly hasn't been the problem. I have to steer it towards our offense. Anytime on a Saturday when you can contain a quality opponent like La Tech and hold them to 4 runs, you would think that you'd give yourself a chance to win. But, right now it's not going for us good offensively, but that's as of today. Tomorrow's a new day, and we're going to have to shake this thing off quick because we have a mantra in our program. It's called Quick Recovery Athlete, and we're going to need those skills tomorrow, that's for sure.
Obviously, when you only get 2 hits, that's the story. But you needed to be perfect defensively. The first run they scored, it looked like Diaz had a play at the plate or could have held. He didn't look at the guy at third base. He just went back and stepped up first base. I assume that's not what you wanted him to do.
Yeah, we certainly don't train that gear. That's for sure. We anticipate that a college baseball player in a college baseball field. We get that situation first and third. That's 2-out play in my mind. But go back and don't even take a look at the runner at third. We get 1 out on the step, and then we don't even get a fire to either first or second or home. That's just freebies for the other team. So, not a present play. Sure would have liked to get that back because I thought we could have contained that runner at third for sure. And in a game like this, especially when we're not firing offensively, we need all the help we can from the mound and defensively to try to keep it close. And just got to that point, and here we are.
And I assume Trevor's out tomorrow too. You missed his glove. I mean, it wasn't an easy play by any means, when they broke it open, it was a ball off the glove.
Yeah, and it's just a positioning play. Like I've told you before, coaches do a good job of watching a lot of video. And we have a feeling about where they're gonna, hit their balls, and he was able just to kind of serve one right over there, and Simon was kind of playing off the line. So, that's just baseball. We've gotten a lot of outs this year through our positioning, and sometimes on a baseball game, ball gets served into the pockets of the field that we weren't quite in, and ball gets deflected off his glove, and that took a 2-0 game and turned it into 4-0, and the way we're swinging the bat, felt like we were down 10.
This kind of came out of nowhere, the hitting, the last two games. Even when you weren't hitting well early in the year, you were getting clutch hits and producing runs. So, are there any other lineup changes you can do, or like you said, quick members just
yeah, you can see we're there's a lot of stability in there for sure, and there's some positions that are rotating around. We just got to kind of try to keep firing and try to find the right combinations. I think that's what this time of the year is for. We'd like to be undefeated for sure, but what we're trying to do is just get it all together. Obviously made mention of Trevor's injury, so that certainly moves some people into some different places and things like that. So we just got to do with what we got, and we got to try to figure out how to get this thing firing again. So we're just going to try to keep, pushing buttons and using combinations, and go from there. I thought LaPrairie inserted himself there today. Again, he's been training well, and he landed on a ball good to left field that got caught, and then got one of our base hits today. So, good for him. But the guys that are in there, those are the guys that we need to come through.
Thanks, appreciate it. See you tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Gary.
Thank you. Questions for colleagues?
The one inning where you guys really had a chance to score, you put a pretty good swing on the ball with the bases loaded, but it was caught. Just what was their pitcher doing to keep you guys off balance today?
Props to their starting pitcher. He threw strikes. He was pounding the zone. He had good command today, and we just weren't swinging it today. That's what it came down to. And props to their defense as well. They made some good plays. Yeah.
2 games. The hitting slump kind of came out of nowhere. Even games where you guys weren't hitting well this year, you were getting clutch hits and you were producing runs. Can you put your finger on anything other than their pitchers for the last 2 games that have caused the?
Well, I think we're training well, so it's not that. I think we just have to keep training and keep coming, and we'll get the hits. Baseball's a game of ups and downs, so we keep coming, we'll get the hits. And
you've been without Trevor for the last 2 days. He's kind of a team leader. Is feel different with him not out there in the infield?
Yeah, Trevor is an unbelievable player, offensively and defensively. So his injury was pretty tragic. But I think Simon coming in at third base, he's a great player too. So
I think. Got a chance to salvage the final game tomorrow. Just what's the approach going to be going into that game?
We got our, down 2, so we got to come back swinging tomorrow. Let's get the offense going, and I thought our pitchers have pitched well all series, so if we can keep that up and get some hits tomorrow, I think we got a good chance to win. And we're not gonna bow down. We're gonna try to win tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. Thank you.